It's Overland Q&A time, brought to you by SpeedX. I'm Sean Mayer from Expedition Extreme, and we're going to be answering your questions today. So we've got two exciting questions today. One regarding the 70 series Land Cruiser, and more specifically, the V8 version, the diesel. The other question is with regards to right-hand drive vehicles traveling to Oman. Tell you what, I love this place. Every time I get here, I find something that I need to buy. So excuse that being here right now, but that I don't want to forget that before I leave. Okay, so let's get straight into the question. Let's get that out there real quickly. This is from Danny Eid Photography. This is a question that came through on Instagram. Basically, Danny asks, how do we get V8 diesels in the United Arab Emirates? Right, so the local dealer over here only brings in the petrol version. Petrol is most widely used over here. The diesel version is not available through the local dealers. We need to import them either from Kuwait, Oman, I think Saudi Arabia. There are a couple of places, but typically diesel is not widely used, well, not used at all in the Middle East. I think it was only the Defender that was sold out the box as a diesel in Dubai, at least, or in the United Arab Emirates. It might be a little bit different, obviously, in the different countries, but here, as far as I know, and I stand to be corrected, help me out on this one if you're watching the show, it was only the Land Rover sold in a diesel. So I think the Isuzu was also sold in a diesel, but that was for company purposes only, and then obviously your delivery vehicles or diesel. But as far as an expat or local purchasing a vehicle over here, most is petrol, no diesel. So if you're looking for a 70 series in the V8 diesel, it's pretty difficult to come by. However, I have helped out a couple of people in the past. So Danny, I'll respond to you on that, and let's see if I can help you out, bring one in. We don't import them directly. However, we do have some contacts in and around the region to bring them in safely, securely, and legally, obviously. So hope that answers your question, Danny. And for the rest of you that are looking for any V8 diesels, I'm happy. Drop me an email or drop me a message. I'll put you in the right direction. Hey, the more cruisers there are out there, the better. I love them. Righty then. So let's move into this week's SpeedX tip of the week. Hey there, SpeedX tip of the week again. Fantastic, loving these, and I love coming to the shop. Right, today we're going to talk about wiring. I've been wiring the car, rewiring the interior of the car, and I tell you what, wire stripping is, unless you have actually worked as an electrician or something like that, trying to strip wire with a pair of side cutters or wire strippers can really end up in tears, because you're trying to strip it, it just doesn't work, and you end up giving it too much and you've cut it all off. Now, especially when you're working with a small bit of wiring and you don't have much leeway to lose 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters when you're trying to strip the wire. This little gadget, I love it. I absolutely love this gadget. It's so easy. Anybody, you don't have to be a trained electrician. You basically just stick it in, pull it, and it immediately opens up the copper for you. Right, pull it off and you have it perfect every single time. So there's your tip of the week. And additionally to that, if you're going to be soldering it or heat shrinking it, I found that I never have enough arms and hands to be able to do it if I'm working on my own. Get yourself one of these little clamps, between 5 dirhams and like 15 dirhams, and you can clamp your piece of wire to anything, giving you 2 hands to be able to solder your wire or heat shrink it, or however you choose to join it. So 2 in 1 this week. Get yourself one of these and get yourself one of these wire strippers. Absolutely awesome piece of kit. Hope you enjoyed the tip. Catch you next week. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that tip. I tell you what, having 10 big fingers like this, trying to get into those finicky places and always cutting off the edges drives me insane. Love, love, love the store. The equipment over here is top notch and it's just such a wide variety. Anything you need from home appliances through to the garden, but more importantly, nice gadgets for your overland vehicle. Right, let's get into the next question. Okay, I got this message off YouTube. Let me just open it up over there. This is John KS2. Right, so John's overlanding right now through Europe and wants to know whether he can enter Oman with a right-hand drive vehicle. Firstly, I'm going to say no. However, we have helped out a number of overlanders getting through there. Our relationship with the powers that be, especially on the tourism side in Oman, what we're doing for tourism as far as trying to keep the beaches clean, has created an impact over there. So I wouldn't say that we can definitely get you in there. However, reach out to us. Let's see what we can do. We'll pull some strings. We would love more overlanders getting through the region over here, spending and enjoying the beauties that we have to offer in this region. And as far as I'm concerned, having a right-hand drive versus a left-hand drive vehicle for 30 days touring through the country should not be that much of an issue. However, I wouldn't try and cross the border without having any kind of approval first. Saudi Arabia is the same. Saudi Arabia is going to be opening up, and it is slowly but surely opening up to more tourism. So pretty soon we'll be able to overland through that and go straight to Jordan from Dubai instead of having to catch the ferries going around Iran or having to book your vehicle onto the back of a pickup and then meeting it in Jordan. You'll be able to traverse Saudi pretty soon. It's not done yet, so please don't go and arrive at the border and say Sean said so. That guy from Expedition Extreme says we can cross the border. It's not 100% there yet, guys. It's on its way. So similarly with Oman, if you've got a right-hand drive vehicle, reach out to us. We've got quite a big group of overlanders, especially the Dubai Travelers Festival. Awad and his team are out there to help us. We've got some good wasta, which is connections within the tourism over there. So I'm sure we'll be able to sort you out. So John, get in touch with me before you reach Dubai. Give us some leeway or some lead time to be able to arrange this for you. Right, guys, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll catch you next week. Remember, if it's dusty, drive it.